Hello guys and welcome to my cooking channel. The recipe I will show you today is a hearty seafood dish. Greek style shrimp and orzo Yiouvetsi. Creamy and thick tomato orzo, wonderfully combined with tender shrimps for a complete meal. Comfort food to suit all tastes. So let's begin. First of all, I have to put my stock on because we need a nice stock for Yiouvetsi. Now, I have a pot here and I will add all the carcasses of the prawns. Now, I will add some water, bay leaf, and some pepper. Yiouvetsi is one of the most classic pasta dishes in Greece. Instead of risotto in Greece, we are making Yiouvetsi almost with everything. So this is a very Mediterranean and Greek food, and I will make it as easy as possible. Do not think that if we overboil the carcasses will give more flavor. On the other hand, actually the stock will become bitter. So please boil the carcasses only for 15 minutes, 1-5, okay? Now, during that time, we have to prepare all the other things. And I have my prawns. Now, as you can see, my prawns are clean and nice and sexy, and I will cut them in half. This is a trick I'm always doing with prawns and shrimps, because if I cook them as it is, whole pieces, then probably I will overcook them, and two, I will not have a lot amount of prawns, and I want to have a lot of amount. That's why I'm always cut them in half lengthwise, this way. And it's easier to cook, and of course it's more tasty, the whole recipe, because every single bite has a little bit of shrimp inside. That's why I cut them in half. First of all, I will cook my prawns a little bit. Just saute them and give them a nice color. Take them out and add the onion and the garlic. Deglaze the pan with ouzo, the classic Greek alcohol, and carry on by sauteing the orzo. When everything is ready, I will add in gradually my stock, and to the very end, I will add the prawns inside. Easy cheesy, right like this? Now, my prawns are ready, and always be careful with the oil and the prawns. Do not add the oil into the pan. You have to add oil to the shrimps. So, I will add some extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. And in Greece, we don't have a different name for prawns and shrimps. We call them all garides. That's why I'm keeping changing the name of the prawns and the shrimps. I know it's a basic difference between prawns and shrimps. So please do not judge me. I will cook my prawns now and then I will cook my shrimps, okay? So you have to make sure that the pan is steaming, because we want a very hot pan with few amount of prawns and cook them just for 1 minute. We don't want to overcook it. That's why my pan now is ready. I will add my prawns, and for God's sake, I will not stir them at all. I just want them to put on the pan. What do you think like it now? It's like we're cooking them on the grill, but actually we don't. A very important thing for the prawns about the salt. Please do not season the prawns for a long time. Season them and cook them straight away, because if you season before 1 to 2 minutes, then probably the prawns will become soggy and not crispy. This way, the prawns caramelize to perfection. You see that? Eh? How long it's been since we add them into the pan? 1 minute? So we are ready. I will take them out. It's not completely cooked, but we don't want to cook them completely. Why? Because to the very, very end, we will add them into the orzo and they will carry on cooking there. Now, I have my pan with all these juices on the pan. We want those juices because this is flavor. Now, I will add more extra virgin, and it's time for Mr. Onion, Mr. Garlic, and don't be stingy with garlic. We love garlic and prawns in Greece. And stir very well. Look at this. What do you think? I need a little bit more olive oil? Yeah. I can see that my pan is dry, so it says to me, Akis, please give me some more olive oil. And I just gave it. And I will add a pinch of sugar, we want some sugar because in a while we will add some tomato paste and actually we need some sugar, okay? Now, what do you think, Lakis? Is the time for what? Time for ouzo, the classic alcohol of Greece. So please, my alcohol is in and I will flambe. That's it, we want to keep the flavor of the ouzo inside. Now, it's time for Mr. Orzo, tomatoes, a little bit of tomato paste, a huge spoonful, and of course, our lovely stock. So I will put the sieve here, and I will taking stock from my pot and adding into the pan. Now, the same process as risotto, we'll adding gradually the stock inside the pan until the orzo is ready. How long it will take? Not more than 10 to 12 minutes. It's not risotto, it's orzo. Orzo is pasta. So in 10 to 12 minutes, my orzo will be ready, my Yiouvetsi. After that process, what I'm going to do like is, exactly, to the very end, I'm adding the prawns and everything should be perfect and nice. And the stock actually smells grease. It is grease inside, and grease here, and grease here, and grease here. Everywhere is grease, because this is gonna be one of the most signature dishes of Greece. And my orzo is ready. So at this point, probably you understand that it's not possible for somebody to give you the exact amount of the stock that you will need. It depends from the heat, from the pan, from the orzo, from everything. So during the process of cooking, I want you to take a spoon and all the time tasting the orzo, okay? The time that it will be ready, it's very easy to understand. It's almost ready, it's al dente. It is ready. And we always calculating the time that the orzo will rest on the side. Now, I will turn off my heat, and as you can see, the orzo carry on cooking. And I want my feta also. At this point, as you can see, my orzo is very hot, and I will add inside my prawns. And with this heat, actually, we will cook through the prawns, okay? Now, mix a little bit. Oh my God. And now it's time for seasoning. We need salt and pepper. Normally you will add salt and pepper if you don't add feta cheese. But if you add feta cheese, you have to add first the feta cheese and then try if you need more seasoning. Okay, Lakis? So I will add my feta cheese inside. We want some feta cheese. Oh my God. Feta cheese, ouzo, prawns, tomato, thyme. It's something else. Now, I will wash my hands and always remember when you're cooking seafood, you need to add acidity because that's the way you can take 100% the flavor of the prawns. Okay, my friend Lakis? You don't need a lot, just a squeeze of it, and it will make a huge difference. Now, we're making an orzo, and at the very end, instead of butter, we're adding a little bit of olive oil to prevent the orzo sticking, okay? Mix everything together, and I will remind you again that the orzo, till now, carry on cooking. You got it? Because it's very hot. So we always turn off the heat 1 to 2 minutes earlier. That's why I told you 10 to 12 minutes, because normally the orzo takes about 14 minutes to be ready, 14 to 15. And now it's time to taste. Then we will add seasoning if needed. This is something else. Oh my God. Ouzo, prawns, tomato, thyme, feta cheese. Everything is so balanced, and it's time to serve. And I will take a spatula here. And Lakis, let me know when to stop. You want more? Come on, this is a starter, okay? Easily can be a starter. Now, you want more? A little bit more? Yes. That's it? And let's finish off this lovely dish with some extra virgin, freshly ground pepper. And I always love to add some rocket to my risottos. Why? Because it's crunchy. It's giving this freshness that I want. and make the dish look absolutely stunning, so gourmet. And if you are this person that you cannot live without feta, then you can add a little bit more feta to the very end. Just a little bit. Is enough? The last twist with the lemon lakis was really something else. It was so nutty because it gave this loveliness to the prawns, okay? Now, should I try from here or from here? From here, because you don't want me to destroy your dish, huh? Okay, you can take it and I will take the whole tray here. Yeah, it's fair. You want that, you take that, I will take this one, okay? Guys, comments under in the video, share this lovely recipe with your friends, check my website akispetretzikis.com, check also my social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Viber and TikTok. What else? The recipe is something else, my friend. I hope you try it. The prawns are perfectly cooked, perfectly. Voila.